I mean, it's hard. Sometimes you can say you're gonna bring some energy, but they have plenty of them. You can say you can send some, I don't know, enthusiasm, but they have plenty of them. So maybe, yes, a bit of experience of my experience in this boat. It's been a bit more like 12, 13 years that I'm sailing in IMOCA, and know well the foiling IMOCA by sailing with Jeremy and Charal for a while, and now with Maxime and VNB Montbana Mayenne. So I hope I can bring something, but I don't know what yet. I mean, joining the team for me was about an evidence when they called me, because they show such as I said before, such energy, such good vibes, and about the last leg, I mean, what they did was just amazing in terms of resilience, commitment. So when they called me, I said, okay, I want to be part of this team. You know, it's and I'm with them with like 4 or 5 days, and it's just really a pleasure. You know, they're like a family, always smiling, always laughing, and really focused, but in a good atmosphere, and a lot of good vibes. So, and that's what I'm looking for now on my project. Looking for project that make you smile, you know. It's a tricky leg, because we have to go through the doldrums. Even if in this way it's a bit easier than in the downway. And also take off from here. It's always difficult from here to Southern Atlantic trade winds. Is always tricky. We see yesterday we have a huge cloud, huge rain. Now it's windless and sunny, and so it's really hard to have a good prediction from the first 3 or 4 days of sailing. And then we're gonna have this doldrum cross. Then a big part of trade wind, so it'd be like a 2,000 mile reaching, and so speed test. And at the end, again, it's really tricky, because New York, Newport is the same place than here, so it's the place where the Atlantic Ocean low pressure are growing. So it's always tricky, and between Bermuda and the arrival, everything can happen. Low wind, big winds, low pressure. So we need to stay focused, even if some boats have a bit of delay on the first part of the race. It can be everyone grouping like 500 miles from the arrival. And I think that what happened on the last ocean race with I mean, like 5 or 6 boats arriving in Newport like in 5 minutes. So we just have to stay focused until the whole leg, and it's gonna be finished when it's gonna be finished. I could say yes and no. Maybe I mean, maybe it's a bit a surprise to see 11 third and Malizia 2, but they've done an amazing job on the Southern Ocean leg. The boat is really concepted to work well in a strong condition downwind, so it's pretty logical to have this boat now on the top of the leaderboard. But we can imagine that on those type of conditions, maybe it's going to be a bit more difficult for us in terms of speed. So, I mean, it's not pressure. That's what I said to them. I mean, they win the longest leg in history of this race, the toughest leg. So what is done, and it's in the pocket. And the rest of the race is really long. About Rosie said to me that 60% of the points are still to deliver. So let's say it's a new start, and the boat and the crew are in a good shape, and now it's point by point, like in tennis maybe.